All right, let's dive into something a little different today.
Sounds good.
We're going to be talking about something called the Rope.
The rope.
Yeah, it's a Japanese model shipbuilding club,
Okay.
and they have this incredible online history project
Wow.
that details like their whole 50-year history.
So we're talking like really detailed miniature ships.
Oh, yeah, like incredible craftsmanship. But
Yeah.
I think what's so interesting about their story is that it's not just about the ships themselves.
Yeah.
It's really about how a shared passion can like create this community that lasts for decades and even kind of goes beyond borders.
So we're going to see how this little club in Japan kind of ripples outward into the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So to kind of set the scene, let's go back to 1975 in Tokyo.
All right.
And imagine you're in the Ginza district,
Yep.
bustling, busy,
All right.
and you wander into the Atoya department store.
Big department store.
Huge, like a landmark, and there's this group of 7 friends,
Okay.
and they're just hanging out in the model ship section.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, and this is where the rope begins.
Just like that in a department store.
Just this casual meeting. But
Yeah.
it's amazing to think that like this chance encounter led to something that's lasted for 50 years.
And you never know what those little moments will lead to,
It
right?
makes you think, right? Like, what if they had just walked on by?
Totally.
But instead, they formed this club and they named it The Rope, which,
What a great name.
yeah, which symbolizes those bonds of camaraderie and shared passion.
It's really fitting.
And it seems like that passion was contagious right away because their first exhibition in 1976,
Their first one.
yeah, drew a crowd of 8,500 people.
Wow. So there was already this like built-in interest then.
Yeah, it seems like model shipbuilding was really taking hold in Japan at that time.
Interesting.
But of course, they faced those kind of typical growing pains that
Right.
any new venture faces.
Getting members and figuring out the logistics.
Exactly. Like, how do we even organize an exhibition?
Yep.
But then comes this really pivotal moment in 1978.
Okay.
A book gets published called World Sailing Ship Models, Introduction to the King's Hobby.
Catchy title.
Yeah, and this was like the first guidebook of its kind in Japan for model shipbuilding.
Wow.
And
So it's like it really establishes this hobby
it does.
in Japan.
Yeah, and guess who's featured in it?
I bet I know. The rope.
The Rope with some of their work.
So they're already being seen as experts then.
Yeah, and it's like they're not just building ships now.
Yeah.
They're contributing to the knowledge base of the craft.
It's pretty impressive for such a young club.
Really is. It's a big step from.
From the department store
Yeah.
to a published guide.
Exactly, and this is just the beginning of their growth.
And that growth just keeps on going right through the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
By 98, they hit over 100 members.
Oh.
And their 25th anniversary exhibition in 2000 was their biggest yet.
Yeah, it sounds like they really had the wind in their sails.
They did.
Yeah.
And here's where you see them really start to think ahead. They launched their first website in 1998.
98. That's early for a website.
Really early. Most people weren't even online then.
I'm picturing like, those old pixelated web pages.
Exactly. But it shows how forward-thinking they were. It wasn't just about showing off their work. It was about connecting with other model ship enthusiasts around the world.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then in 2004, something really interesting happens. The Rope's chairman becomes the first president of the JSMCC.
The what now?
The JSMCC, the Japan Sailing Ship Model Clubs Council.
Oh, wow. So they're helping to organize model ship clubs all over Japan.
Exactly. They're bringing the whole community together.
That's incredible. And on top of all that, they also opened a permanent exhibition space and workshop called Dream Workshop.
Dream Workshop. I love that name.
Right. It was aboard this museum ship called the Yote Moru at the Museum of Maritime Science in Tokyo.
Wait, so they had a workshop on an actual ship.
Yeah, imagine that. Getting to work on your models surrounded by maritime history.
That's every model shipbuilder's dream.
It must have been an amazing space. But as we know, things don't always go smoothly.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Well, the 2010s brought some tough challenges for the Rope.
I bet. What kind of challenges?
First, they lost their longtime exhibition space at Atoya because of renovations.
Oh, no. It's got to be tough. Losing the place where it all began.
It was a big blow. But they didn't give up. They moved their 36th exhibition in 2011 to the Tokyo Traffic Hall.
Okay, so they found a new space. But I bet that wasn't easy.
Definitely not. And then they got hit with another setback. The Museum of Maritime Science closed down.
No way. So what happened to Dream Workshop?
They had to dismantle it and their permanent exhibition.
That's heartbreaking, to lose both their original exhibition space and their Dream Workshop.
It was a difficult time for the Rope, but once again they showed their resilience. They launched their official website in 2012.
So they were already ahead of the curve with their first website back in '98.
Yeah, they knew how important it was to have a strong online presence. Smart move. And they didn't stop there. In 2014, they started publishing The Rope News in English.
Wow, so they're reaching out to an international audience.
Exactly. They wanted to connect with model ship enthusiasts from all over the world.
I love that. And then in 2016, they launched a dedicated English website.
So they were really serious about breaking down those language barriers.
It's inspiring to see them constantly evolving and reaching out.
It really is. But then, of course, came a challenge that no one could have predicted, the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, 2020 was a tough year for everyone.
Absolutely. So I'm curious, how do you think The Rope adapted to a global pandemic?
Well, knowing their history of embracing technology, I'm guessing they found a way to stay connected online.
You're exactly right. They quickly shifted to online workshops and meetings using Zoom.
Wow. So even a pandemic couldn't stop them.
Nope. They were determined to keep the community going. And get this, in the middle of all the chaos, they launched an advanced structural model building course in 2020.
Wait, they started a new course during a pandemic.
Yeah, it shows how dedicated they are to their craft. And they didn't just focus on themselves. They started translating and sharing newsletters from international model ship clubs with their own members.
That's amazing. So they're not only teaching, but they're also learning from others around the world.
Exactly. It's a two-way street. They understand that sharing knowledge makes the whole community stronger.
It's a beautiful thing. It really shows how The Rope has matured into this global community.
From a small gathering in a Tokyo department store to a global network of model ship enthusiasts, it's quite a journey.
It really makes you think about the power of shared passion.
It does. And it all leads us to the present day. 50 years after those 7 friends first met, The Rope is still going strong.
It's really amazing, isn't it, to think how much they've achieved in 50 years.
Yeah, it's a real testament to what people can do when they come together around something they love.
It kind of makes you want to start your own club, you know?
I know, right?
But it's not just about, like, how long The Rope has been around.
Right, it's more than that.
It's the lessons they teach us about community and resilience.
And dedication.
Yeah, and how they manage to stay relevant,
Totally.
in a world that's constantly changing.
Like, they were early adopters of the internet.
Right.
And then when the pandemic hit, they just pivoted online.
And never slowed down.
Exactly. Always pushing forward.
It makes you wonder what their legacy will be.
It's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be remembered for their amazing craftsmanship, of course.
Yeah, their models are beautiful.
But also for their commitment to building a global community.
Right.
And for constantly innovating to make sure model shipbuilding stays alive and well.
That's pretty cool. And, listening to their story,
Yeah.
it really makes you think about your own passions.
It does, doesn't it?
Like, what makes you excited?
What lights you up?
What could you create if you gathered people who share that passion?
Oh, the possibilities.
Maybe you love cooking and dream of starting a supper club?
Or you're a writer and want to form a writing group?
Exactly. The Rope shows us that even niche interests
Like model shipbuilding.
can bring people together from all over.
And create something truly special.
So if you're feeling inspired,
Please go check out The Rope's website
yeah, you can see photos of their amazing models.
and learn more about their journey.
It's a great reminder that even small beginnings.
Can lead to big things.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into The Rope.
We hope you enjoyed it.
And until next time,
Keep exploring
he's creating.
and keep connecting with those who share your passions.